It's true. Masks can save lives. They've now done a study that proves wearing a mask can decrease the velocity of the particles coming out of your mouth, which can decrease the distance that they can spread to 2.5 inches, depending on the type of mask. So, bandanas and gaiters don't work. 4-ply cloth masks and surgical masks protect other people. Since they decrease the velocity of the air coming out of your mouth, they catch larger particles. You've noticed while you're wearing a mask, it gets hot, it gets humid. Your breath will fog up a window or a mirror. This hot, humid air is what we're breathing on other people. This is the stuff that's passing the COVID virus. That's because it's moisture that you're breathing out of your nose or mouth. COVID virus needs moisture to travel to others. They call that type of virus a respiratory infection. So talking, breathing, coughing, and sneezing will pass the virus. Do you know exactly when you're going to sneeze? No. Even when you don't sneeze on someone directly, those particles that you just sneezed out hang out for about 14 minutes, meaning that anyone who walks in that area can now contract the virus because the particles you breathe are still there and you didn't know, because it can take up to 2 weeks to even find out you had the virus. So when you're around people, you have to assume that even though they look perfectly healthy, that they aren't coughing or sneezing. They may have the virus and not know it and be spreading it. A sneeze can project particles up to 27 feet, while breathing through your mouth or your nose will drop off around 3 feet, except for the smallest of the droplets. These are called aerosols. And when a virus can travel on aerosols, it's termed an airborne infection. There hasn't been proof that COVID can do this, but it is still being researched. So why don't cloth masks protect me, but it can protect someone else? When you breathe out, the droplets coming out of your mouth are larger. But as they extend from your mouth, they start to evaporate. This takes a centimeter or two, but the droplets are too small to be caught by a cloth mask or a surgical mask. These are also slowing down your exhalation. Imagine running on a sidewalk versus through a thick forest, which will take you longer to get to point B. So these particles will travel that much less before gravity pulls them to the ground in the same way. Now, if you work in retail, you probably notice people have stopped wearing their masks. This means you have to protect yourself. Spend the extra money and buy a KN95 mask. They're made in China, but the CDC has listed on their website the manufacturers who the masks meet the 95% standard. It's time to protect yourself. If you're wearing a cloth mask, keep it pulled up. Cover your nose. And when you're talking, if you get the urge to pull your mask down, don't. Practice talking with it on, because every time you pull your mask down, you risk infecting other people. So wear your mask and maintain that 6 feet of distance whenever possible. And when you can't, maybe you should think twice about what you're about to do. I hope all of you stay safe and make it through this. Good luck and have a great day.